Let's now move on to our guest in the studio, and we will be discussing with the Professor C.S. Dubey, who is the chairman of the Delhi University Sports Council. A very warm welcome to you on the program, sir.
Thank you.
Professor Dubey, you are now in charge of this body in Delhi University, which is looking after the sports, both individual and team sports. Do tell us about what have been the challenges since you have taken office, because this has been a recent appointment. And of course, the challenge is not just specific to colleges within Delhi University, but then you also take part in inter-university events as well.
Well, right to say it is not a very recent appointment. I joined in 2012 as its chairman of sports. When the university, the sports system was in a very poor state. There were no inter-college games, there were no inter-university games, and even in the admissions we were facing lots of problems. The Vice Chancellor of our university had a great vision, and he asked me to take over and to see how best what I can do for that. And in the beginning, the first job was to streamline the admissions. And if you have a transparent admission, sports admissions, definitely you will get good sportsmen. And that's what happened. We decentralized the sports admission system. We had our own observers on the admission system. We had a videography. We had a special fitness test to wipe out all the fake certificates and others. So like that we made a program, and by that we started doing, and it started showing the results. In the first year itself we got very good students, and then the best part was that in the admissions we saw to it that the international or national players, they get a direct admission to the course in the sports quota, which was not there earlier.
You focused on merit.
Merit. So and merit also, because previously it was 75% to certificates and 25% to trials. So we didn't believe in that. We said trials are more important. So we gave a 50-50 weightage to that even. So fitness test, 50-50 weightage, a transparency in the whole system by videographing, by having all kinds of, committee, big committee, huge committee giving their own marks, and especially a specialist from SAI, Sports Authority of India, to look at the trials and give his briefings. So this led to a very good system, admission system, and now this year we have followed the same system in the postgraduate as well, and we have started getting very good results.
So traditionally, अगर हम university sport को देखें, तो it has been a stepping stone to state and national teams, but बीच में कहीं ये रुक गया था. अब आपको लगता है कि ये जो quality control or standardization आप ला रहे हैं in selection and recruitment of athletes in Delhi University, do you see them making a mark in international sporting events? And I understand that you're also undergoing a lot of exchange programs.
Yeah, the दो चीज़ें इसमें हैं. पहली चीज़ जो है, जो आपने बात कही कि challenges थे और उसको किस तरह से हमने किया, वो मैंने आपको बताया. हमें अच्छे स्टूडेंट आने से फ़ायदा ये हुआ कि हमारी टीम्स जो है अच्छी हुई, और अभी चंडेला जो है वो हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी से थी, कॉमनवेल्थ जीत के आई. श्रुति भी हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी से थी शूटिंग में, और शूटिंग की लास्ट ईयर हमने चैम्पियनशिप जीती यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर, ऑल इंडिया यूनिवर्सिटी में भी. तो ये दिखाता है कि अगर आप थोड़ा सा अच्छा करेंगे तो बच्चे और आगे बढ़ते हैं. वाइस चांसलर का विज़न जो था उसमें उन्होंने बहुत सी नई चीज़ें ऐड करी. मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ, इन बच्चों को जब जाते हैं, जब खेलते हैं, तो सबसे पहले जो है ये कोचिंग कैंप्स जाते हैं, ये लोग प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, ये लोग बाहर खेलने जाते हैं, तो उसमें अटेंडेंस की प्रॉब्लम होती है. तो हमने अटेंडेंस के नए नॉर्म्स बनाए कि जितनी भी कोचिंग क्लासेस होंगी या जितने भी प्रैक्टिस मैच में जाएंगे या जितने भी खेलने जाएंगे, उस टाइम की जो अटेंडेंस है हटा के बाकी अटेंडेंस जो है उसका एज पर रूल्स किया जाएगा. इसी तरह से हम लोगों ने एग्ज़ामिनेशन के अंदर एक बहुत बड़ा पिछले साल होता, जिसको हम अभी दोबारा एक कमेटी के थ्रू करेंगे, कि हमने अंडर ग्रेजुएट प्रोग्राम में हर एक बच्चे को 8 मार्क्स जो थे हर एक सब्जेक्ट में बेस्ड ऑन हिज स्पोर्ट्स अचीवमेंट्स हमने दिया पिछले साल। तो ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा वो है कि स्पोर्ट्स को बढ़ावा देने के लिए। और ये हमने ऐसा नहीं किया कि हमने इंटर कॉलेज इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी वाले को दिया। अगर किसी बच्चे ने स्पोर्ट्स में रुचि भी दिखाई है, एनएसएस में रुचि दिखाई है, एनसीसी में रुचि दिखाई है, उसको भी इसी तरह से दिया। तो कहने का मतलब है कि स्पोर्ट्स जो है वो एक इस तरह से आगे लाने का सिस्टम जिसके अंदर आप बच्चे को पहले हमारे बच्चे जो थे सेकंड क्लास में जाते थे, अब थर्ड एसी में जाते हैं, जब इंटर यूनिवर्सिटी में जाते हैं। तो ये सब सुविधाएं देना और बच्चों को भी मतलब सबसे बड़ी बात है कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में हमको इतने अच्छे वो मिले, क्या कहते हैं स्टेडियम्स मिले, उनको यूटिलाइज करने की जब हम लोगों ने किया तो नेचुरली टीम तो आगे बढ़ेगी। और यूनिवर्सिटी जो है स्पोर्ट्स में बहुत एक्सेल कर रहा है। आपने एक्सचेंज की बात करी, वाइस चांसलर साहब ने एक वीमेंस की टीम, क्योंकि वीमेंस में हम लोग नंबर अगर देखा जाए तो इंडिया जो है वीमेंस में फुटबॉल में ऊपर आने का चांस है। आप देखिए, क्योंकि मेंस फुटबॉल में हम लोग बहुत पीछे हैं, 150 या समथिंग लाइक ऐसे नंबर है। वीमेंस में वी आर विद इन 50। तो वीमेंस में इंटरनेशनल में वी कैन डू मच बेटर देन दिस। सो ही हैड ए विजन, ही सेड कि नहीं, वी शुड सेंड ए टीम टू न्यूजीलैंड। चेल्सी के साथ एक ग्रुप था, उसके साथ ट्रेनिंग के लिए, और उन्होंने क्या कहते हैं वहाँ पे भेजा, और हम लोग वहाँ पे न्यूजीलैंड यूनिवर्सिटी के साथ वहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग हुई बच्चों की। इसी तरह से अभी एडिनबरा हम लोगों ने हॉकी टीम भेजी है अपनी, और वो भी ट्रेनिंग करके आ रहे हैं। तो एक बच्चों को लग रहा है कि भाई हमें सुविधाएं मिल रही हैं, हमें आगे बढ़ने के अवसर मिल रहे हैं। मैंने बताया कि मार्क्स के अंदर भी दिया गया, और ये कर रहे हैं कि जहाँ बच्चों के एग्ज़ाम्स होते हैं, एग्जामिनेशंस के अंदर भी बच्चों को हम लोग, अगर उनका एग्ज़ाम हो रहा है और वो गेम चल रही है, तो हम उनको प्रायोरिटी देते हैं कि वो पहले गेम खेलें, और एग्जामिनेशन हम उनका पोस्टपोन करके दोबारा एग्ज़ाम दिलवा देते हैं।
We just saw images of your visit to the University of Edinburgh, and of course New Zealand, that is hockey team visiting the abroad, and just getting that valuable experience by playing against the opposition in Edinburgh, that is in Scotland, and that is another image of both the teams for that photo shoot, and that really helps motivate the youngster who is part of university sport and does not give up later and does pursue it to the state and the national level, and thereby just improving the quality of athletes entering any event that India takes part in.
Yeah, you see, this is one thing that, exchange programs and the training centers can obviously give an impetus to the sports. Recently, our Vice Chancellor has been trying to initiate, and probably future it's going to come, that we are planning to make the individual colleges as they having expertise in one of the games, so that we have a scientific training in that college. We have a totally temperament for the same game, and then we can have some open tournaments in the same college and within the colleges as well as outsiders, and we get the more, this thing is that unless you have more competition, you don't know where you stand. So the more and more you have competition, the more you have training, scientific training, psychologically you will feel ahead than others.
तो ये आपका जो रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड अप्रोच है, इज क्लियरली शोइंग रिजल्ट्स, बट आप किस तरह से आप सेंसिटाइज कर रहे हैं, मेकिंग योर डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन इन द कॉलेजेस अवेयर of your programs and policies all across Delhi University?
हमारी एक दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी स्पोर्ट्स काउंसिल है। दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी स्पोर्ट्स काउंसिल के अंदर all the teachers, the director of physical education, they are now called as associate professors. They are the part of that, and we have different kinds of committees where we discuss all these things, and we try to bring out new things. For example, trials of the inter-university selection trials, how we should do, what should be the criterias, and how we should move ahead. For example, the team we took to Edinburgh for hockey, we had a special system for even for them to get to that team, because you have a specific conditions for that, you have to have fitness for that. So we took all those things into consideration, and then we move forward. So there is a whole bunch of people who works on this, and working on this, then he tries to create and show that I have done something.
Professor Dubey, do talk to us about inter-university cricket. अभी North Zone का जो final that was held at Khalsa College, for instance. What are the developments in cricket in this cricket mad country?
Yeah, last 15 years, we were nowhere in the cricket. And this year, every selection has some problems, but we made the selections very with each of the team and student looking up that whether he is really a player or not. We tested them very nicely, and we had a very good system of making the eligibility criteria to come into the team for this thing. This gave us result that even the last match which was held between our university team and the Kurukshetra team, final match, we were 374 or 334 for 8-9, and the other team was all out in 73. And after 15 years, we got this gold medal. Was a huge, big thing for us. And I'm sure like that we are achieving many, because there is a list of games with me. For example, table tennis, we have gold this time, men and women both in the North Zone. And in the All India, we have men gold and women is on a 4th position. In the chess, we have again men and women both gold, but in the All India, we have men bronze. And the tennis, we have again, we have got the bronze. Women, we have got the gold in badminton. Also basketball, we have got the silver. And then swimming, we have got 4 gold, 6 silver and 2 bronze in the final of the All India. This is all showing that we are progressing very fast ahead. This time we have almost all the golds in the North Zone except 1 or 2 places. The games so far have been held. And in the All India, we are almost 50% we are there. So this shows that we have marched forward ahead.
Professor Dubey, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा कि apart from the physical side of sport, the physiology of sport, the sport science itself, what about the academic side of sport? उस पे आप क्या कर रहे हैं अभी?
There is a department, we have a department of physical education, and there is a MP8 course also which is being under that program. There is already PhDs are also going on that, but we want to make it. I am again the VC's nominee on the DRC of that, and I am trying to bring some new things so that we can get some newer concepts for, especially for. We want to have some courses of health and nutrition, some psychological courses, some courses to make more strength, fitness, etc. So we are trying to develop some smaller courses also in the academics. I'm being also the director of the campus open learning. So we want to put some kind of open learning courses for them also, so that they can move ahead in the sports.
You spoke about introducing women's sports in a more focused way as far as Delhi University is concerned. What are the challenges when it comes to inter-university sport? Because clearly you're now looking at the administration of Delhi University, but when it comes to inter-university at the All India level, what do you see as the challenges and how do we overcome it?
There are a few problems which are coming up, for us, because generally the time of the AAU when they put their games, they don't tally with they are generally at the time when it's being semester system now. So they are at the same time, generally it's happened, and sometimes our students are, they want to back out because they say that the examination is also, though we are giving them help by saying we will help you, and Vice Chancellor is clearing them, recommending those cases. But still, this kind of problem, so there is a systematization at our level in the college or university level, but not at the inter-university level. The other part is it should be a fair competition. It should be a fair competition, which is required at the inter-university level.
Thank you, Professor C.S. Dubey, for being with us on Good Evening India and sharing us your views about what's actually going on with the Delhi University Sports Council and how merit is being encouraged to promote better results for Delhi University students, which would benefit India in the long run with medals and awards and trophies. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.